Thank you, Master of Ceremony. The Honorable Minister of Energy and Mineral Development, Honorable Dr. Canon Ruthie Nankabirwa Sentamu, the Chairperson and members of the Environment and Natural Resources Committee of Parliament, the Oversight Committee over the energy sector and the electricity supply industry, the reason we are here, in particular, the representative of the Permanent Secretary and her technical team present, the Chairperson and members of the Electricity Regulatory Authority, management staff and colleagues from ERA, the resident State Commissioner of Mbale City, the State Mayor and your entire leadership team, the religious leaders present here today, thank you for committing us to God as we start this function. Representatives of the security agencies, leaders and representatives of the captains in the industry, the colleagues that I serve with in the electricity supply industry, representatives of media houses, business communities, our dear electricity consumers, and the people of Mbale, good morning. I'm honored to welcome you all to the official launch and opening of the electricity regulatory offices for the Eastern region here in Mbale City. This occasion marks a significant milestone in the history of ERA. It represents the establishment of our second regional office outside our head office, the first one having been launched on 18th of this month in Igulu. The Eastern region plays a critical role in Uganda's electricity supply industry. It boasts of a robust infrastructure landscape, including power plants, interconnections with our neighbors, Kenya, that originate here, various substations, operational distribution companies that are serving a diverse range of consumers. The region is further blessed by several projects that are currently ongoing and others in the pipeline. Bringing services closer to the people enables us not only to have our ears, but now also to have our eyes on the ground. These regional offices, they underscore the ERA's commitment to bring the essential regulatory services to the greater Bugisu. They will also serve Soroti, they will serve Bukedea, they will serve Buko, they will serve Tororo, they will serve Iganga, Busia, Bujiri na Maingo, Moroto, and Karamoja. And therefore, the Mbale is blessed for the offices to be located here. But as you may hear, they are to serve the entire greater Eastern region of the country. And among others, we believe that bringing these offices here in this region, we will now have a closer and improved access to the services that the regulatory authority is mandated to deliver. These services, among others, include complaints redress, You've been raising complaints via many channels, through social media, through our website, through telephone calls, through our free line. But now, these region offices also physically bring services for redress of residual complaints. Because these are it's a referral hospital, if I compare it to the hospital. It is not your first stop center. When you have a complaint, your first stop center is the service provider, who is the distribution company that delivers the electricity to your premises. The distribution company is supposed to give you a reference number, and also is supposed to alert you on the timelines within which the complaint that you have raised will be resolved. And these timelines are informed by quality of service standards. They have timelines for responding to various complaints that are raised by the consumer. And once they don't fulfill that standard, then your next stop center is this office to raise your dissatisfaction with the service delivery of your service provider. And therefore, ERA will facilitate the resolution of electricity-related complaints that have not been fully addressed by the respective distribution companies. We also bring closer the services of the installation permits committee. These are wire persons. These are the technicians that do the actual installation of wires or conductors in our premises and rectification of any problem within your premises before you are connected to the grid to be able to receive electricity supply. And therefore, being located closer in the region will enable us to streamline the processing of installation permits that will expedite the homes and business communities to be connected to the grid so that they are able to enjoy power supply. It will also enable us in a timely manner to address issues of power supply reliability. Yesterday night as we arrived here, a very happy person knocked a pole. Now incidentally, not all of you will have that information. When a pole is knocked, it disrupts power supply. But now our point of entry is how long does it take the distribution company to restore this pole and restore power supply. Therefore, bringing these offices closer will enable us to proactively monitor the power supply quality, which will allow the timely identification and mitigation of potential problems, leading to fewer outages and a more dependable and reliable power supply. The other area is priorities for investment. Indeed, when we extend power, we extend it to just a few industries and persons, domestic premises. And all over a period, the public keeps applying for connection. And we keep connecting industries, we keep connecting domestic houses, commercial premises, and over time, the initial infrastructure that we use to extend power becomes inadequate. The capacity gets overloaded. So being closer to you here will enable us to get information in a timely manner. We are experiencing dim lights. Our gadgets are not working well. The motors are not running well. The industrial processes are not being efficient. And therefore we are losing our much needed capital will be able to receive all of this information in a timely manner